Hi everyone, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 3 big tips away I feel like if I got told when I was investing at a earlier stage, and as well as the experienced investors you might appreciate some of these just to recap and go, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But especially as an early investor, 3 major tips that if I got told I think would have made me make a lot more money and a lot less losses earlier on when I started investing into the stock market. So I'm going to give away 3 major tips now that I would say is massive for investing in the stock market in 2018 and probably on before 2018 that would really help you. So first of all, a very common statement, but actually putting it into practice is a little bit trickier. So that is how to buy low and sell high. So obviously you always want to be buying low, selling high. You want, getting low, you'll get it for a cheap price, sell it high, big money. But it's always a bit of a thing of like when to get in and when to get out. So basically, for this tip, what I would say, buying low is when I would not go at if a company's just set an all-time high, it's definitely not time to be getting in my opinion. Now a bit technically, you could see like a support line on candlestick charts. That's probably a resistance. That's a good time to be getting into a stock. But a bit of a common time, a bit more easy version to know when to get in is when the stock kind of has 3-4 bad days and it's kind of down 5%, maybe more. We saw quite a few stocks down 10-15%. Them opportunities are really good time to getting in. Knowing exactly when to get in, like I say, is kind of a bit. You won't get in precisely at the bottom. If you look at the candlestick charts, they will give you a suggestion where the bottom is. But you're never guaranteed to get the bottom. But if you get it for a cheaper price, your profit when you sell that stock is going to be bigger. So definitely trying to get in that lower range will make you a lot more money. Even from obviously from a short term, but even as a long term investor like myself, when you're holding stocks for a couple of months up to a year, you're just getting a $5 difference on your stock when you invest in makes a big massive difference. So really important thing to remember. Selling high, like I say, when you get in a stock, I always set a target of if the stock gets to this price, I would sell it there, and I always try and maintain that unless something changes. For example, Adobe right now, one of my stocks, I set 240 on that, and it is at 239. So if that stock goes up $1 more, which might happen today, it might have happened by the time the video's gone up, I would sell that stock and go invest somewhere else, take my profits, go somewhere else. And at some point what will happen is that Adobe stock will dip again. Hopefully it's before earnings, because I would definitely get in then. But if that dips again, then I get it for a cheaper price again, and then I can hold it for a longer time again. It's just about taking profits, taking them somewhere else, and coming back and seeing the opportunity when something comes undervalued. When it comes undervalued, that's your opportunity to make money, not when it's overvalued because it's gone up past a stock. So just keeping them profit margins as wide as you can rather than keeping them narrow makes you obviously make a better profit. And always remember that stocks go up. So even if you go in and it goes down, more than likely at some point that stock's going to go up and you'll make your money back. So don't panic sell. Number 2, just on about panic selling. Never panic sell. Know your stock. If you know your stock, you'll never be tempted to sell it if you're that confident in it. Know what you like about your stock, what you don't like. Because if something's happening on the side that you don't like, for example, a long time ago I was in Square. That stock jumped 5, 6, 7% because it was linked with Bitcoin. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. I wasn't a fan of Bitcoin then. And I was like, why is this stock going up because of Bitcoin? I do not want to have a stock that's associated with Bitcoin going up because of it. And I sold out at that point, and I think about 2 weeks after that news came out, Square went from about $48 and it went down to about $30, which is now it's gone back up to 50, which is crazy. But if you're confident in that stock, you'll never be tempted to sell the stock, which is really important. If you're happy with that stock, even in the rough days, you're like, I'll keep that stock. Microsoft and Adobe are 2 stocks that I really love, and if they went down 5%, I won't be tempted to sell them because I trust them. Same with other companies as well. I was going to say Apple, but Apple's a different story. I was kind of bit apprehensive about the business model, not that it went down. So that's an example there. And number 3, do the opposite to the market. This is one thing that I'm massive on now, is that when something happens, you should think about doing the opposite. Not that you go do it, so if it's a bad day, you go buy. When it's a good day, you sell all the time. But just be planning ahead, think where the market could go. If you see a big jump, more than likely a lot of investors are going to be thinking, right, it's gone up, we need to go down. If there's not been any bad news that has shook the market a little bit, there'll probably be some on the way somewhere because everyone's getting fed up of being happy, basically. So just try plan ahead. For example, we've had a few good days right now. Adobe's gone up. Now I'm thinking about selling Adobe when it's on a good day. I want to invest into another stock afterwards. For example, like PayPal, Boeing. I'm going to get in this week. I don't know. It depends how much the gain's been, but more than likely I might wait for a dip in the coming few weeks and get in there. So it's kind of like one of those where you've got to plan ahead, think what's going to happen. If you've had a few bad days, more than likely you're going to have a good day at some point. Any bad news, that'll pass, and then we'll have some good days. So just try and plan ahead with what's going on, really. So those are the 3 big tips that I would give for the stock market 2018 to help you make money. Guys, give the video a like. Thanks for all the subscribers recently, and I'll see you on the next video.